The 4th Annual Idaho Horror Film Festival comes to Boise this weekend, and the Bronco football recap from Boise's night's win over BYU.
Professor Justin Vaughn will be hosting a discussion on the topic of protesting. These stories and more coming up on the news week of October 11th, 2017. Thank you for joining us on this Newsweek edition. I'm Josh Margin.
And I'm Cynthia Sandoval. The 4th Annual Idaho Horror Film Festival is coming to Boise this weekend on October 12th, 13th, and 14th. There are 5 different categories that the filmmakers had a chance to submit to. These categories include animated, shorts, foreign, and the locals only classification. Every year, experts are brought to this year's special guests include Adrienne King, actress and the Friday the 13th filmmaker Izzy Lee, and special effects wizard Mick Strawn. More than 60 films will be screened at the Egyptian Theater.
Professor Justin Vaughn will be discussing the issues of protesting and patriotism tonight in the Black History Museum at 6:30. He will address a panel about NFL quarterback Colin Kaepernick, patriotism, NFL protests, President Trump, and more. All the hard-hitting questions will be asked, such as, if protesting and patriotism are mutually exclusive, what is the history of protest in America? What is the legality of protest? Is protected free speech? Sorry about that. If protest ever proper? The event will highlight the vital nature of the conversation surrounding how and why we protest. He will examine how those efforts are received by both positions in power and on the sideline. Vaughn commented, and I quote, "In a nation that found its start in a tax revolt, protest can be perhaps the most patriotic act there is. However, reality is typically enunciated, and there are often more than conflicting perspectives. This conversation will explore some of those perspectives in civil and challenging ways," end quote. He also stressed all questions and opinions are welcomed and will be respected during this event. And now we go to Brad Sloan with your weekly weather report.
Thanks, guys. But be sure to bundle up, Boise State. With those leaves officially orange, that crisp fall air is here to stay. Starting off on Thursday, we're going to have a high of 54 with a low of 40, mostly sunny all day. Starting off your weekend, it's going to be a high of 52 with a low of 30 with showers all day. Saturday, it's going to be a high of 53 with a low of 31, sunny all day. Going into Sunday, it's going to be sunny with a high of 60 and a low of 36. Starting off your week, it's going to be a high of 64 with a low of 41. Then on Tuesday, it's going to be a high of 64 with a low of 42. And then finally, on Wednesday, it's going to be partly cloudy all day with a high of 63 and a low of 45. I'm Brad Sloan, your weatherman, with your weather plan.
Thanks so much, Brad. Now we have Brandon Serrano with our weekly sports recap. How's it going, Brandon?
Good. How you guys doing?
Good.
It's been busy on campus. It's been fun, though. Even the return of the Mountain West record holder for kills was not enough as the Broncos came up on the wrong side of a 5-set thriller with number 23 ranked Colorado State. Boise State held a 2-0 lead when Colorado State made a furious comeback to win in extra points in the decisive 5th set. Nobly extended her Mountain West record for kills with 24 and also added 12 digs. Her counterpart, Sabrina Roberts, was 1 dig away from coming up with a double-double of her own. She finished with a respectable 13 kills and 9 digs. The Broncos attempted to get back on the right path as Wyoming made a trip to the City of Trees. However, Wyoming had other ideas as they took the Broncos to 5 sets and came up with a 15-13 victory. Sierra Nobly, 27 kills, 16 digs, Sabrina Roberts, 15 kills, 13 digs, and Jamie Lee Bolda, 35 assists, 12 digs, all recorded double-doubles to lead Boise State. As the Broncos looked to cut their losing streak short, they faced off with the Aggies of Utah State in Logan, Utah. Unfortunately, fate had other ideas as Utah State sent BSU to their 3rd straight loss. The 1-2 punch of Roberts and Nobly was simply not enough as the two combined for 19 kills, 3 assists, and 14 digs. Boise State will be on the road again this Saturday as they head to Colorado Springs to face the Air Force Falcons. Opening serve is at 5:30. For the first time in a couple weeks, Boise State football got to taste the champagne of victory when they defeated BYU Friday night in Provo. The Broncos, who were coming off of a loss and then a bye week, came out a little flat, allowing BYU to strike first, but it was only a matter of time before Boise State tied it up and then pulled away for a 24-7 victory. Brett Rippon threw for his first touchdown pass of the season, and Alexander Madison ran for 118 yards and 2 touchdowns, as the Broncos offense looked the best it has all season. The win bumps Boise State back to 500, and a huge matchup with number 19 ranked San Diego State looms on the horizon on Saturday. Kickoff is at 8:30 p.m. and can be seen on CBS Sports Network. Guys?
Thanks so much.
Thank you. And now we go to David Cosio with a traffic report.
Yeah, buddy, here we go. Good news for Ada County drivers. According to our own Ada County Highway District, or ACHD, we just got our own grade. The NCE, a California-based infrastructure consulting firm, has looked at our roads to appraise the conditions, and we got an 83 on the pavement condition index. Yes, that's out of 100. We are beating out much of the western United States at that road stuff. The NCE graded 87% of Ada County's roadways in the very good to excellent range, and only 1% were given a grade of failed to poor. Tim Morgan, ACHD Deputy Director of Maintenance, stated that chip sealing the roadways reduces much of the wear and tear of vehicles and typical harsh Idahoan weather, reminding the residents of the county that our taxes are being put to use and our highway district is being diligent. Just look at our grade in this NCE chart. The ACHD has pothole repairs in the county measured out to a T, 3,553. Over the course of the year, major roads such as Highland Street just off campus, Franklin Road, Veterans Memorial Parkway, and Mitchell Street off Colin Orchard have been pummeled, and some are being rebuilt, while others already have been. We may be among the best counties in terms of road maintenance, but our local highway district wants to remind you that there is always work to be done. For more information, you can go to achdIdaho.gov. Well, I'm out of traffic stuff, guys.
Thank you so much, David, for that traffic report. That is it for the week from all of us here at Boise State Newsline. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.